Hello everyone, it's Tiggersparks. This isn't a video I'd necessarily make, but since I'm currently working on my own Minecraft server, I thought I'd just make one of these videos just to help one of you guys out who's maybe considering doing the same. This is a video on a plugin called MyPortalCommands. It's just an explanation video because there isn't any other out there, and it's a pretty simple commands plugin that just lets you create portals however you want. There's a lot of these plugins, but I found this one to be the most helpful in my case, so I'm just going to make a tutorial video for you guys just in case you want to use this plugin yourself to help yourselves out. So this plugin was made by Okami. As I mentioned, it's a portal commands plugin. It's a pretty straightforward with only 6 commands, so if we literally just type in MyPortalCommands, only 6 commands is available to you guys, but you don't really need any more for what you're going to be looking for if you're using a plugin such as this. Its only issue is a slight lack of information, which is why I'm here for you guys today. I'm going to be telling you how to use all these commands, how to use them properly especially, and what they do and how to use them in your server. So getting started with my own example here, what I'm going to have to do is type in /myportalcommands and get myself the wand. So the wand is how you used to define areas into the plugin and set the portals to run commands once they run into them. So my area is going to be this one, this side to that side, because it's going to be a prison server. I'm going to be using this in conjunction with the Multiverse core plugin. It just allows you to teleport worlds pretty easily and it's pretty simple to use. That's also going to be down in the description if you want to use that yourself. So once you have made your selection, all you need to do is go back into the chat, type MyPortalCommands back in, and then set portal, because obviously you're going to set a portal, and then the portal of the name right after. So in my instance, this is going to be a teleport to the prison hub, because this is the main hub. I want you to teleport to the prison hub. So set a portal that teleports you to prison hub, that's what it's going to be called, and you mention it to that whenever you want to add any commands to it. And now once you've done all of this, what you're going to want to do is add the commands. The commands is one of the parts that I struggled with myself. This is why I had to end up contacting the owner just to get a little questions through. If you want to do that yourself, he's pretty active on Discord. Just join his Discord server, you can ask him any questions, create some tickets. He's actually a pretty good guy. All you'll literally want to do is type in MyPortalCommands, commands, and then prison hub in my instance, add, and then the command that you want to add. Now, one mistake that I made was use a slash. You don't need to use a slash, don't worry about that, so just remove that off. And since I'm going to be using the Multiverse core mod, the command will be mvtp %player %, because obviously you need to reference yourself, and then wherever world they want to teleport to. In my instance, it is going to be prison hub yet again. So if I type this in, you'll see a command that has been added to portal list. Now, to check all your commands that you have assigned to a portal, type in MyPortalCommands, and then commands, prison hub, and then list. So now you'll see that the list of portal commands is one of those, and it's set on 90. Say for instance, if I did want to remove this command, all you have to do is commands, prison hub, remove, and then the line that it's in, so in my instance it'll be 0. And then you see how it's removed it, and if I type in lists again, it's not there. But just to show you guys that this does work, I'm going to add the command back, walk through this section, and you'll see that I'm teleported to this world. It's not fully finished yet, but it does work. Say for instance, you're a player who's creating a server who doesn't have the Multiverse mod, Multiverse plugin enabled, sorry. You can also use, so if we go ahead and remove the command that's currently there, you can use the warp command. So if you set a warp to the location you're trying to go, you can do add the command warp a %player, and this should, in theory, teleport you to the mine. So this does also work with a lot of mods. All you need to do is replace the name of the player that's been teleported with %player %, and then it knows it's referencing the person that's walking into the portal. As I mentioned, pretty simplistic mod. There's nothing too overwhelming about it, especially if you're a new server creator. It's pretty easy to set up. If we just go back into the commands that we can use, some commands that I haven't used is portals. It literally just tells you the locations of the portals and which portals you have in your world. Another command would be reload. Reload is not something you usually want to mess about with. It's only used if you go into the config file itself, into the file system, and then change things yourself there. The only time I'd recommend doing that is if you're maybe changing the portal names. Other than that, you don't really need to go into the config file. But other than that, this is pretty much the whole plugin. If you guys do have any questions, feel free to let me know in the questions below. The plugin will be linked down below, and the Discord server you can join via that website. But other than that, peace.